Race number 9 at Sha Tin is a Class 3 contest over the 1,400 metres with 14 of them. Going to post, headed by Noble Steed, drops back in class. He's a 3-time winner in this grade. Pickin was a winner 2 starts back. All 5 of his wins so far have been here over the 1,400 metres. Fantastic show. Winning run came to an end, but he won his previous 4. Real Busy was a last start winner as well over the 1,650. That was at Happy Valley, so a switch of track and a drop-in trip. Ever Laugh, his wins have been over the mile plus. Here at Sha Tin, Flying Sword run up to Beauty Amigo last time out. Super Daddy up in class for a last start win. And Nordic Warrior Richard Gibson and Wagner Borges, who have a pretty good strike rate from limited opportunities so far. Pickin and Good Beauty, Mark, are the horses that have been on the road in the last 30 days.
And our speed map Andrew tells us good to slow, Day Rich, Good Beauty, and then it's 4x3. Real Busy, Ever Laugh, Nordic Warrior, Trusted, Merry Go Wins, Superb Daddy, back to Noble Steed, Pickin and Super Rich, trying to charge down the first 2, Paul.
First one here is Fantastic Show. Now the blinkers went on him and he's won 4 out of 5 and ran close third in the other one. He's one of the orange saddlecloth closest to us. Glorious Lover in another race, but look, he's going really well, this horse, and the blinkers have really sharpened them up. He was in good form before that. Flying Sword, he moves nicely as well. A good piece from him. He hasn't been with Tony Cruz for too long, but the horse goes nicely. And his last run at behind Beauty Amigo wasn't too bad as well. So he's looking onwards and upwards. And Superb Daddy, last start winner. Victor Wong will take the weight off his back. So he's going to come in with a featherweight here with their ears up from Class 4 to Class 3. But he goes well and he looks in good order.
All right, let's start off with Fantastic Show and the winning run coming to an end last time out. The horse that beats him here actually goes around in the next race, Marvel Dragon, but Picking further back. He sort of runs a good race, then a bad race again. But what do you think of Fantastic Show, Mark?
He's a very nice horse. He was gone to the world here. You can see Joe's hard at work. He goes back to as far as about 6th Fantastic Show. And just raw ability, Paul, nearly picks him up off the canvas from the 200-metre mark and comes back and nearly wins the race. He doesn't win, which is no good if you didn't back him, but this was a really good defeat, if you can put it that way.
Yeah, he's going so well at the moment, this horse, and look, he still looks like he's got rating points in hand. He keeps improving from each start.
And Pickin did actually make up some late ground there, back on the rail as well. To Happy Valley to have a look at Real Busy, and what was a busy finish as well. Charizard further back, and he improved though, maybe, Paul?
Yeah, I'm going to make him the each-way play, Charizard, because he's coming back to Sha Tin, and he did win at this meeting last year off the same rating. So I think it'll be a double-figure price. It was a close-up finish. He's been running really well at Happy Valley, just in behind the finishers. Coming back to Sha Tin, I think, looks ideal for him.
Good draw too for Charizard, barrier number 3. Real Busy, his win at Sha Tin was over the 1,200. Plus for him, Matthew Poon did ride him to victory that day too.
All right, Flying Sword, beaten favourites last time out, running second here to Beauty Amigo. Paul, this was over the 12s, up to the 1,400 metres.
Yeah, looks good for him, coming up to the 1,400, being by Fox Wedge. Tony Cruz has got this horse going well. He's got a nice draw in barrier number 6. He drew 1 when he was favourite here. He's still a horse in form. His track work has suggested that he hasn't gone backwards, so I found a spot for him.
Tried to get him in there, but just missed the top 4 in the selections. But there's nothing wrong with this run. He hasn't gone round a horse here. He had the aid of barrier number 1 and tracked the fence beautifully. But like Lady First, Tony's got him going very, very well, Flying Sword.
All right, so what about this one then? Superb Daddy, more winning form. It's course and distance as well. But, Mark, this is in Class 4 company. Hasn't had as much luck in Class 3 in the past.
No, exactly right. You can see him on the outside there starting to run into the race. Impeccable Fellow, again, we point out, has won out of this race, but it was Class 5. Son of McPhee runs on well late in this race too. I'll let you talk about him, Paul, because you've got him in your top 4.
Yeah, I put him in. I just thought he's finally found a bit of form now, this horse. He does have to go up in grade. He just held on there. But with that really light weight and with the apprentice claim, I thought he can run a race on a minor line here.
OK, he's definitely in the market, as is Fantastic Show. He's our favourite, but the market suggests it's still quite open.
Yeah, it is, and that's why I'm going to go for one here. Charizard coming back to Sha Tin. He did win at this meeting last time. He's 8.8, 3.6. I think he'll start probably 10 or 11. Each way play for him. Superb Daddy in there for second. Fantastic Show's going so well at the moment in Flying Sword. So 10, 13, 3 and 11. I do like the 10 in this.
Got him in 2, Charizard. 3 on top, Fantastic Show. He was nearly winning from an impossible position at the 200-metre mark last time when he was going to run in the last 3 or 4. He's on top to beat number 5, Super Rich. He's placed 4 from 8 at the 1400, a dual Class 3 winner as well. First time we've seen him since the 17th of May, and that was over the 1200. First time he's been back to the 1400 in 3 starts. 10 Charizard on the reasons Paul has mentioned. In 9 Everlaugh, drops £5 for that 6th behind Gift of Lifeline. More like the weight he carried. And he's racing well with a 3rd, 4th and a 1st prior. 3, 5, 10 and 9.
I got Fantastic Show on top as well. We've all got Charizard in though, so 3 and 10 both crop up in our numbers there for race number 9.